Hi, thank you for passing through again. Hopefully you're here to stay. Excuse the headscarf. We have just finished working out, which has led me to this video today. So in a previous video, I mentioned that one of the reasons why I feel like sometimes, well, a lot of the times I wasn't happy is because I wasn't acting or being the kind of mother that I thought I wanted to be, or that I'd always imagined that it would just naturally happen, and it didn't go that way. But one thing I did always want to be as a mother is an active mother. I always wanted to be fit, and I always wanted to be one of those mums that are in the parks on the equipment with their children and not just sitting down reading a book. It is great when you get to that stage and you can do it though. Oh my gosh, I couldn't wait. But yeah, I was one of the mums, especially when my son was a lot younger. And you know, when you've got to hold them and make sure they don't drop down the stairs and through the gaps in the climbing things or whatever. So yeah, I would be the mum climbing up with my son. I would be on the tiny piece of apparatus in the little tunnel, scooting my way through, happy that I can fit. So yeah, it was something that sorry, I'm gonna stop saying until I started making videos, I didn't realize how much I say it. So, as I was saying, I wanted to be an active parent. I also wanted to be in shape. That was really important to me, especially because of how much I had been verbally abused and told how ugly and disgusting and worthless I was. It was that one thing I had control of. So yeah, even if I am worthless, ugly and disgusting, at least I'm in my BMI range. At least my body is toned. At least I look well. I did actually get to a point where I lost too much weight. I didn't even realize how skinny I was, because I started off, well, the biggest I got to was maybe, I think I got to a size 16, 14 or 16. I remember the size of my clothes was the same as the weight on the scales. So it was either I was 14 stones and was a size 14, or I was 16 stones and I was a size 16. But whatever the number was, when I saw that when I was younger, I said, hell to the MF no. Especially because I come from a family of African women, and when they get big, they get humongous. Like they get... Sorry, aunties, grandmas, wherever out there, but it's true. They get the hangover elbow, where you can no longer see this part of the elbow. It's like just a piece of flesh that, no, I've seen that on my aunts, and I was just like, no, I don't want that in my life. So yeah, whether I was with my son's dad or after we'd broken up, it was really, really important for me to stick to working out. And then years down the line, I actually became a fitness instructor, a qualified personal trainer, and I qualified with exercise with children as well. So I've just finished working out, which made me think, let's come and motivate other mums to work out. But what I would say is start off really, really small. I remember I heard a quote, I don't know where I heard it or if I read it, but it said something along the lines of, how can you expect to be a leader if you can't even follow rules? How can you expect God to give you more if you can't even handle the little that you've had? And that really stuck with me when it comes to money, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to my life in general. How can I expect more if I'm not even making the most of what I have already? So I am at a point where I am maintaining my body. I set myself challenges. I've noticed my shoulders develop really quickly. I've just started doing arms again for like a week, and already my traps are just looking beautiful. But yeah, I just want to encourage other mums to get on your fitness. And instead of actually starting with fitness, I would say start with your skin. You might be thinking, how am I going to lose weight by focusing on my skin? I say this because the whole thing of fitness is being able to continue and maintain and do it consistently. Now, if you can't be consistent with small things in your life, there's no way you're going to be consistent with big things in your life. Even I've had times where I fall off. I'll be working out for months and then okay, I slightly stop. I am slightly obsessive when it comes to exercising. And I've got to that point where if I don't exercise, I feel like I've put on like 2 stone. Whereas, yeah, I don't know. I just get really guilty in my head. That's probably an issue that I need to work on anyway. So even with my stomach, I'm still slightly insecure with it. If I show you. So it is moderately flat. But I've always, sorry, Fong, I've always had a little bit of this extra fat here, as you can see. And I've had that before I had my son and after. It is getting a lot flatter. Even with my bum as well, it's not exactly humongous, but I think it's quite toned and in shape, but it's still something that I would like to get bigger. I would like it to lift more, and I'm trying to reduce my cellulite as well. So back to what I was saying, starting with your skin. If you can find one thing that you can do, I wouldn't even say every day. Let's say 3 times a week, because when you start working out, ideally that's what you want to be doing. So I'm going to start body brushing because I've started to notice that in my 30s, I have cellulite. And it's okay. It's normal. I find it kind of sexy because it's like, damn, I'm a real woman. Because I never really had cellulite before. Not rubbing it in for you ladies that have had it all your life. Sorry, it ain't my fault. But yeah, now I'm starting to get it. So I've been doing research, and body brushing is something that is really good. So say if you have cellulite, you could start body brushing in the morning and in the evening 3 times a week. Maybe you want to start taking better care of your skin. You want to start cleansing, exfoliating, and how can the words go from my head, and I'm a beautician. Oh, and toning. So cleanse, exfoliate, and toning. That could be a small little regime that you're doing. Or I got one of these a while ago. It's a derma roller. And so every 4 weeks, I don't know if you can even really see it. So it's like that. And it pierces your skin with tiny holes. So your skin has to start healing itself again. So I've been doing that as well. I've started adding new things into my skin regime. What else could you do? Maybe giving yourself full body exfoliations 3 times a week. Soaking your feet 3 times a week. Giving yourself facial massages 3 times a week. If you can stay on that routine, then that is a sure sign that when you are really mentally ready to get on your fitness, you will be on it and nothing will stop you. I would love to give you loads more advice on fitness. If anybody wants that, please reach out and ask me, and I'd be more than happy to. But yeah, I would say start off with something small. Once you start off with improving your skin and you've got into a routine with that, then you can go into a routine with your hair. Then you can start a new routine with your makeup. Then you can start a new routine with your activities. You could just fit in walking 3 times a week. Don't even think about the gym. Don't think about no weights. Don't buy nothing off QVC or those late night channels when they're showing you the ab machines and whatever you can do and one resistance band that can work your entire body. Like, no, start off small because it's all about consistency. And one thing I used to say to my clients is that you are working out for life. You having me as a personal trainer is all well and good, but if you're not going to continue this when I'm not around, what's the point? Because this is for your lifestyle, this is for your health. Me working out, yes, I can say I do it because I want to look good. It makes me feel confident. I love the look of my body as well when I see changes happening. It's a prideful thing. But also, I know as I get older, like I said, I don't want to be the auntie with the hangy over elbow. I've realised in my 30s, my chin here has started to change. So I've started doing more facial massages. This is all as well for longevity. I'm hoping to live a long, happy, healthy life. And whether I'm in my 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, even if I get to 100, I still want to be looking and feeling my best and still challenging myself. I love seeing these grandmas that are in the gym and they are more toned and their body's looking better than mine. But it's an inspiration and that's what they aspire to. My aspirations might be different in the next 10 years. It might just be a case where I really want to maintain my stomach. Everywhere else I'm fine with because my body's naturally toned. I have the muscle memory. But at the end of the day, I had to start somewhere. And I started my fitness journey when I moved out when I was like 16. Yeah. I'd say around 16 is when I actually started going to the gym consistently. I didn't really know anything. I wish I knew what I know now back then, but that's always the case. But I'm so happy that I did start then, because there are people that when I was 16, they were slim, and now we're in our 30s and they are massive. Like, they are morbidly obese. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know that could happen. But it happens. If you don't take control of it and take care of your body, it is going to change on you. And there's things that you can do, but if you don't do those things, what do you expect? So yeah, like I was saying, start with your skin. Mummies out there, I want to encourage you to start treating your skin. Treat yourself like you are special, because you are special. Think about when our babies have a nappy rash. The way we are on that nappy rash. We have our pseudo cream. We have, what's the other one? Savlon. We get all these creams. We get the Vaseline. We make sure it's dry. Like, we're checking it. We do so much for our kids, but yet we'll do the bare minimum for ourselves. I don't care if your new regime is only for 2 minutes. Doing it 3 times a week is like you're consciously telling yourself, I am worthy of this. I am allowed to do nice things for myself. Even though I'm a mummy, I can still give to me. I don't always have to give to this child or children or husband or partner, or it's more for single mums. But you could have met someone now. But yeah, you also need to give to yourself. So like I said, if you would like more fitness advice or my opinion on things, please ask me. And I think the next video I will do like a step-by-step of how I started off exercising and what was the easiest way for me to do it. But please, stick to something, because if you can't stick to the small things, it's going to be very difficult for you to stick to the big things. And don't be one of those people as well that continuously talk about things and do not take action. I'm telling you, you sound annoying. I used to have a friend like that. She has recently departed from my life, and it's like every year I hear about the Herbalife. I'd hear about the what was the other one she used to do? Slim Fast or Weight Watchers, one of those two anyway. She tried all these things, but yet your ass is still fat. I'm not afraid to say that word. It is fat. It is fat and jiggly. You don't like it, but yet you're not doing nothing about it. So don't talk about it. I'd rather you be big and love yourself and accept what you are than be one of those people that are constantly saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then you don't do it at all. At the end, it just makes you seem like quite a wish-washy person and not reliable, because if you can't even rely on yourself to achieve your goals, how am I meant to be able to rely on you when I need help with something? Yeah, that went really off topic. But like I said, find something new to do to treat your skin, doing it consistently 3 times a week. And this is something that you're going to be doing for the next 6 months. Of course, you can switch up. Make up your own regime for yourself. So maybe for 1 month, you're going to be focusing on taking care of your feet. For the next month, you focus on your legs. Maybe you have those what are called? Strawberry holes? Strawberry holes. They're little dark marks on your legs from shaving. The next month, it could be full body exfoliations. The next month, it could be purchasing a body brush like I'm going to do and starting to brush away that cellulite. The next month, it could be doing face masks. Just find a way to consistently take care of yourself. And when you're able to do the small things, doing the bigger things just won't feel as hard or as challenging at all. So I hope this has got through to somebody and I've helped someone in some way, shape or form. Like I said, if you would like any advice, please let me know. I am going to try and do a little start off beginners fitness video. I'm just talking about what you can do to begin. I'm sure there's loads out there, but everyone has different perspectives and new knowledge. So who knows, what I have to tell you might be the thing that really gets you going. But I hope you have an amazing, blessed day, morning, evening, whatever time it is. And hopefully you'll join me for my next video. All right, take care.